Hello children, good morning. Welcome to the class again. So, how are you? The weather is quite fine now. It was very hot about 2 days ago, but day for yesterday onwards, the weather has changed totally and it's very pleasant now. Of course, the sun will shine bright, no doubt about it. This is the month for it. But cool breeze is blowing and you may expect more rain as per the weather forecast. More rain is expected today also. So the weather will be quite pleasant even today. Tomorrow onwards, it may again become hot and humid, can't say, but at least for the day, it will remain very pleasant. Uh, I think you all have got the routine for half yearly examination. So now you know which subject is on which date, so you can adjust your time accordingly and prepare according to the routine. But now, from today, it is not necessary that you have to adjust according to the routine, because a lot of time is left. Just 3 or 4 days prior to the exam, try to adjust according to the routine. That is the first subject you start studying, second subject next, third subject next, like this. But now today is only 8th, I think. Today is only 8th. So a lot of time is still there, 12 days to go. As I told you, that your half yearly examination will be of 50 marks. 50. Out of that, I will be giving 20 marks multiple choice and 30 marks written. Okay. And other teachers will tell you what will be the breakup of the marks. But as far as I am concerned, 20 marks multiple choice and 30 marks written. So that I'll be giving of 50 marks. Most probably, 20 marks multiple choice will be through Google Meet, Google Form, and rest will be, you'll be writing on a paper and you'll be sending it to me on my WhatsApp number. Anyway, yesterday we were going through the evolution of transport. We have reached up to the invention of aeroplane in 1903. Wilbur and who is that? Orville and Wilbur Wright. They conducted the first successful flight of aeroplane. So from then till today, so much development has taken place, and nowadays the jet airliner are carrying hundreds of passengers with their luggage and more cargo and so much of load. They are flying directly from one continent to the other, and we are reaching from one country to the other country within a matter of hours. Lot of development has taken place. So let us see further developments. What are the developments which have taken place? Use of electricity. With time, locomotives means, I said, the engines which run on rails. With time, locomotives powered by the electricity came to be used. The first electric passenger train ran in the late 19th century. Electric locomotives proved to be much more efficient and economical than steam engines. Gradually, by the 1980s, steam locomotives were replaced by engines powered by electricity. But in India, in between the steam engines and the electric locomotives, we had the diesel locomotive. The engines run by diesel, railway engines run by diesel, which were used to pull trains. And nowadays, mostly all the tracks have been electrified. Mostly all the tracks have been electrified, and the trains run by electric locomotives. Okay. So electric locomotives proved to be much more efficient and economical than steam engines. Gradually, by the 1980s, the steam locomotives were replaced by engines powered by electricity. Some other factors that helped in the development of transport. Over the years, humans built an extensive network of roads. So good roads have come up nowadays. When we were young, the roads of India were not that good. But as on date, so many good roads have come up. So many good roads. Nearby us, we have the Durgapur Expressway. So nice road. And it is a two-way road. One way at two-way road means in between we have the divider. On each way there are two lanes, and vehicles run very fast on the road. The condition of the road is also very good, so the vehicles can move very fast on the road. Like this in India, all over India, we have very very good roads all over India. Expressways connect towns, cities, and even countries. Some of the fastest trains have been designed by Japan, France, and China. The Shanghai Maglev train of China, the Shinkansen, that is the bullet train of Japan, and the TGV train of France are among the fastest in the world. Waterways are cheaper than other modes of transport. Waterways means ship, travel by ship. Waterways are cheaper than other modes of transport. The construction of the Suez Canal and Panama Canal has reduced the travel time between Europe and Asia. Suez Canal and Panama Canal. Today, a large network of air routes connects the whole world. Air transport has become a popular mode of travel. So this is all in the chapter Evolution of Transport. The Suez Canal and the Panama Canal. Before these canals were constructed, if people wanted to move from one place to other, they had to go around, say for about a day by ship, or 2 days by ship. But after the construction of Panama Canal and Suez Canal, it can be reached within hours. That place can be reached within hours. So efficient. I think the Panama Canal has reduced the distance by about 5 to 6 days. Ships used to take 5 to 6 days to reach one place from another. Nowadays, it takes a few hours over the Panama Canal. Okay, now let us see some question answers, true or false. Read an answer. We have to write true or false. The wheel was first used to make pots. This is true or false? It is true. Humans never felt the need to explore sea routes. This is absolutely false. Magellan discovered a passage between the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. It is true. That's known as the Strait of Magellan. It is true. And after he discovered the passage between Atlantic and Pacific, he moved around the world and discovered this passage. So that time people came to know that the earth is round and not flat. The first trains used steam locomotives. It is true. The first trains used steam locomotives. It is true. The Wright brothers carried out the first successful flight in 1950. This is false. They carried out the first successful flight in 1903. This all of you know. Orville and Wilbur Wright carried out the first successful flight in 1903. In 1903, the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, conducted the first successful short distance aeroplane flight. This we have read already. What type of engine did the aeroplane have? This aeroplane it had petrol engine run by petrol, engine which used, see, this steam engine, steam locomotive that you might not be seeing nowadays except in the museums, except in museums. In Howrah station, just outside the main gate, a model is kept of steam engine. But I personally have traveled by trains which were pulled by steam engines. Okay. Anyway, those were days. Fill in the blanks. Early humans made dash from fallen trees. What did they make? Early humans made boats from fallen trees. The sailing ships used dash speed to move. Which speed? Wind speed. The sailing ships used wind speed to move. Dash reached India in 1498. Who reached India? Vasco da Gama reached India in 1498. The first electric train ran in the late dash century. Which century? Late? See, it is written here, late 19th century. The first electric passenger train ran in the late 19th century. That means 1800 something. It may be 1890, 1895, 1898. So 1800 something. Next, the Suez Canal and the Dash Canal reduced the travel time between Europe and Asia. Panama Canal, Panama, the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal reduced the travel time between Europe and Asia. So today will not go further. This is all we have today. The journey by trains which were pulled by steam engine was very interesting. The speed was not that much like as today, but the journey was very interesting. Interesting means sometimes it was a bit tedious also. If you looked, suppose anybody looked out of the window, the coal used to go inside his eyes. Such is a thing. And somebody is carrying out long journey by that train. So the coal pieces used to go inside his hairs also. And the entire face used to become black. But anyway, in those days, there was nothing better than that. Later on, the diesel locomotive started pulling the trains, and now in most of the tracks, we have the electric locomotives pulling the trains. There are some tracks on which even today we have diesel locomotive, but they are also being phased out slowly. In most of the tracks, we have the electric locomotives because the tracks were electrified. Okay, children, thank you very much.